Trying to get pregnant but can't find any signs of ovulation? Don't worry, many women conceive even when ovulation isn't obvious. In this video, I'll show you exactly what to do. If you've been trying to conceive, you've probably heard that ovulation is the key to getting pregnant. But here's the truth. Not every woman notices ovulation signs clearly. Some women never see the stretchy egg white discharge. Others don't feel cramps or temperature changes, and this can be very confusing and discouraging. The good news is that a lack of visible symptoms doesn't always mean ovulation isn't happening. In fact, many women still release eggs every month. It's just that the signs are not obvious or easy to track. There are several reasons this can happen. First, hormonal imbalance is a common cause. Stress, thyroid issues, or even too much exercise can disrupt hormones and make ovulation signs less noticeable. Second, conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome (PCOS) often interfere with the cycle, causing irregular periods and making ovulation difficult to track. Third, lifestyle factors like poor sleep, diet, or being underweight or overweight can all affect how your body shows fertility signs. In some cases, true anovulation, when no egg is released, may be the reason. But even then, there are medical and natural options to restore ovulation and improve fertility. So if you're not seeing clear ovulation signs, don't panic. You're not alone, and it doesn't mean pregnancy is impossible. What really matters is learning how to support your body. Track fertility in smarter ways, and use proven medical or natural strategies to increase your chances of conceiving. In this video, I'll share exactly what to do, from supplements and fertility-friendly foods to medical treatments and lifestyle changes that can help you get pregnant even when ovulation isn't obvious. Have you ever struggled to track your ovulation or felt like your body gives you no signs at all? Drop a yes or no in the comments. I'd love to see how many women are going through the same thing. Using fertility-boosting supplements. When ovulation is unclear or not happening regularly, one of the smartest steps you can take is to support your body with the right supplements. These are not magic pills, but they are scientifically proven to improve fertility by boosting egg quality, balancing hormones, and preparing your reproductive system for conception. Let's look at some of the most important ones. The first is coenzyme Q10 or CoAC10. This powerful antioxidant helps your cells produce energy. And since eggs are among the most energy-demanding cells in the body, CoAC10 plays a big role in improving their quality. Women with fertility struggles have often been shown to benefit from adding CoAC10 into their daily routine. Next is vitamin E. This vitamin is well known for its ability to improve blood circulation, and that includes blood flow to the ovaries and uterus. Better circulation means a healthier environment for the egg to mature and for implantation to take place. Vitamin E also helps protect eggs from damage caused by free radicals. Another key nutrient is omega-3 fatty acids. These are healthy fats usually found in fish oil. They are essential for regulating reproductive hormones and reducing inflammation in the body. Many women notice improvements in cervical mucus quality, which makes it easier for sperm to reach the egg after increasing their omega-3 intake. Don't forget vitamin D. Low vitamin D levels are surprisingly common, even in sunny countries, and research links deficiency with irregular cycles and poor ovulation. Taking vitamin D can help regulate reproductive hormones and support overall fertility health. And of course, folic acid. While it's most famous for preventing birth defects, folic acid also supports ovulation and improves egg health. Most fertility specialists recommend that women trying to conceive start taking folic acid daily, even before pregnancy occurs. Now, these supplements work best when taken consistently and combined with a healthy lifestyle. They don't replace medical treatment, but they can make a real difference in supporting your body naturally. Always remember, it's important to check with your doctor or pharmacist before starting new supplements, especially if you're already on medication. In summary, fertility-boosting supplements like CoQ10, vitamin E, omega-3, vitamin D, and folic acid provide the building blocks your body needs for healthy ovulation and conception. When ovulation signs are missing or unclear, these nutrients can help balance your system and increase your chances of success. But supplements are only one piece of the puzzle. We'll look at specific fruits, vegetables, and herbs that naturally boost ovulation and support fertility. Powerful foods you can start adding to your diet today. First on the list is avocado. Quote, This creamy fruit is loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, and folate, all of which are essential for fertility. Vitamin E improves blood flow to the reproductive organs, while folate supports healthy ovulation and egg quality. Adding half an avocado to your salad or smoothie each day can make a big difference over time. Next, let's talk about spinach and other leafy greens. These vegetables are packed with folate, iron, and magnesium, three nutrients that are vital for a healthy reproductive system. Folate, as mentioned earlier, is crucial for egg development, while iron helps prevent ovulatory infertility. A simple way to add more greens is by blending them into a morning smoothie or steaming them as a side dish at dinner. Another powerful fertility booster is maca root, a traditional herb from Peru. For centuries, women have used maca to balance hormones and improve reproductive health. Studies suggest that maca may help regulate menstrual cycles, increase energy, and improve chances of conception. You can find it in powder form and add it to smoothies, yogurt, or even warm drinks. Finally, don't overlook citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. These fruits are rich in vitamin C, which helps regulate hormones, improves egg health, and strengthens the immune system. Vitamin C also enhances iron absorption from plant-based foods, which is an added benefit for fertility. Starting your day with a glass of fresh orange juice or adding citrus slices to your water bottle is a simple way to boost intake. Now, what makes these foods so effective is not just their nutrient content, but how they work together with supplements and lifestyle changes. Avocados provide healthy fats for hormone production, spinach supplies iron and folate for ovulation. Maca root balances hormones naturally, and citrus fruits regulate cycles and improve egg quality. Together, they create a natural support system for your reproductive health. It's important to remember that diet changes won't work overnight. Consistency is key. By making these foods a regular part of your meals, you give your body the nutrients it needs to restore balance, improve egg quality, and increase your chances of conceiving, even if ovulation doesn't always show clear signs. So, the next time you prepare your grocery list, think beyond ordinary meals and start seeing food as medicine. These fertility-friendly fruits, vegetables, and herbs could be the natural boost your body has been waiting for. Lifestyle changes that boost fertility. Supplements and fertility-friendly foods are powerful, but sometimes the biggest changes come from everyday habits. Your lifestyle plays a huge role in whether or not ovulation happens regularly. The good news is, there are simple steps you can start taking right away to create the best environment for conception. The first step is to maintain a healthy weight. Being significantly underweight or overweight can interfere with reproductive hormones and disrupt ovulation. Even a small weight loss of 5 to 10%, if you're overweight, can help restore ovulation and improve fertility. On the other hand, if you're underweight, gradually adding nutrient-rich calories can bring your cycle back into balance. Next is stress management. High stress levels increase cortisol, a hormone that directly blocks the hormones needed for ovulation. That's why women going through stressful periods often notice irregular cycles. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, gentle yoga, or even a 20-minute walk outside can make a big difference in calming the mind and balancing hormones. Sleep is another overlooked factor. Your body's reproductive system depends on a steady rhythm, and poor sleep throws that rhythm off. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Try creating a bedtime routine, turning off screens an hour before bed, and keeping your sleep schedule consistent. Exercise is important, but it needs to be balanced. Too little activity can slow down metabolism and hormone production, while excessive intense workouts can actually shut down ovulation. The key is moderate activity, things like brisk walking, cycling, or light gym sessions 3 to 4 times a week. Finally, avoid harmful substances, limit caffeine, cut down on alcohol, and completely avoid smoking. These habits not only affect ovulation, but also reduce egg quality and overall fertility health. By adjusting these lifestyle habits, you're setting up your body for success. When combined with the right supplements and fertility foods, these small but powerful changes can create the perfect conditions for conception. Medical and assisted options for women who don't ovulate. If you've tried supplements, fertility-friendly foods, and lifestyle changes but still aren't ovulating or getting pregnant, don't lose hope. Modern medicine has developed effective treatments that can stimulate ovulation, regulate cycles, and even make pregnancy possible when natural methods don't work. In this section, let's break down the most common and proven medical and assisted options. how they work, and what you should know before considering them. Fertility medications that trigger ovulation. The most common first step in medical treatment is ovulation induction, using medications that encourage your ovaries to release eggs. Clomiphene citrate, Clomid. Clomid is one of the oldest and most widely used fertility drugs. It works by blocking estrogen receptors in the brain, which tricks your body into thinking estrogen levels are low. In response, the brain releases more FSH follicle-stimulating hormone and LH luteinizing hormone, both of which stimulate your ovaries to grow and release an egg. Success rates. About 70 to 80% of women ovulate with Clomid, and 40 to 45% become pregnant within 6 cycles. Who it helps? Women with PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, unexplained infertility, or irregular cycles. What to expect? It's usually taken for 5 days early in the menstrual cycle, and ovulation typically occurs within a week after finishing the dose. Letrozole Femara. Letrozole was originally developed as a breast cancer drug, but it has become a powerful alternative to Clomid for ovulation induction. It lowers estrogen production, leading the brain to release more FSH to stimulate ovulation. Why it's popular? Studies show letrozole may be more effective than Clomid for women with PCOS, with higher live birth rates and fewer side effects. Success rates. Around 25 to 30% pregnancy rate per cycle in women with PCOS. What to expect? Like Clomid, it's taken 4 or 5 days early in the cycle. Many doctors now prefer letrozole as the first-line treatment. Gonadotropin's injectable hormones. If Clomid or letrozole doesn't work, the next step is injectable fertility hormones. These are direct doses of FSH, or a combination of FSH and LH, given as daily injections. How they work? They directly stimulate your ovaries to develop multiple follicle eggs. Success rates. Ovulation rates are very high, over 90%, but because multiple eggs may be released, the risk of twins or triplets increases. What to expect? Close monitoring with ultrasound and blood tests is required to avoid complications like ovarian hyperstimulation, syndrome OHS. Medical procedures that support conception. Sometimes medication alone isn't enough. SO doctors combine ovulation induction with medical procedures to improve the chances of fertilization. Intrauterine insemination (IUI). IUI is a relatively simple procedure where sperm from your partner or a donor is washed, concentrated, and placed directly into your uterus around the time of ovulation. Why it helps? It brings sperm closer to the egg, bypassing the cervix and improving the odds of fertilization. Who it's for? Women with ovulation issues, mild male infertility, or unexplained infertility. Success rates. About 10 to 20% chance of pregnancy per cycle. But success rates are higher when combined with fertility drugs. In vitro fertilization, IVF. IVF is the most advanced and effective assisted reproductive technology. It involves stimulating the ovaries to produce multiple eggs, retrieving those eggs, fertilizing them with sperm in a lab, and then transferring one or more embryos back into the uterus. Why it's powerful? IVF bypasses many fertility barriers, including blocked fallopian tubes, severe ovulation issues, or low sperm count. Success rates vary depending on age. It can range from 30 to 50% per cycle for women under 35 and lower with age. Additional benefits. With IVF, doctors can perform genetic testing on embryos to select the healthiest ones, reducing the risk of miscarriage and increasing success rates. Ovulation trigger shots. Sometimes, even with medications, the ovaries need a final push to release the mature egg. Doctors use an HCG human chorionic gonadotropin injection, often called a trigger shot. This mimics the natural LH surge that causes ovulation. Timing is key. After the shot, ovulation usually occurs within 24 to 36 hours. Doctors often schedule IUI or timed intercourse around this window. Treating underlying conditions that affect ovulation. Many women who don't ovulate regularly have underlying health conditions. Treating these directly can restore natural cycles. Polycystic ovary syndrome (PCOS). Women with PCOS may benefit from medications like metformin to regulate insulin resistance alongside fertility drugs. Thyroid disorders. Both hypothyroidism and hypothyroidism can disrupt ovulation, and correcting thyroid function with medication, often restores fertility. High prolactin levels, hyperprolactinemia, excess prolactin can stop ovulation. Medications like bromocriptine or cabergoline can bring levels back to normal. When to seek specialist care. If you've been trying for 6 to 12 months without success, especially if you're over 35 or have irregular cycles, it's time to see a fertility specialist. They can perform blood tests, ultrasounds, and other exams to determine why ovulation isn't happening and which treatment is best for you. Emotional support matters. Fertility treatments can be stressful and emotionally draining. Joining a support group, speaking with a counselor, or simply leaning on trusted friends and family can make the journey easier. Remember, you're not alone. Key takeaways. Medications like Clomid and Letrozole are often the first step and help many women ovulate successfully. Gonadotropins, IUI, and IVF are more advanced options for those who don't respond to simpler treatments. Treating underlying conditions like PCOS, thyroid problems, or high prolactin can restore ovulation naturally. Success rates vary, but with persistence and the right medical support. Many women who thought pregnancy was impossible have gone on to conceive healthy babies. If ovulation isn't happening naturally, medical and assisted treatments provide real hope. From simple pills to advanced IVF, modern medicine offers solutions at every stage of the journey. Don't be discouraged if natural methods haven't worked yet. Speak with your doctor. Explore your options. And remember that your dream of motherhood is still within reach. Getting pregnant when ovulation isn't obvious may feel like an uphill battle, but as you've seen in this video, there are many proven ways to boost your chances. From supplements like CoQ10, omega-3, and vitamin E, to fertility-boosting foods such as avocado, walnuts, and leafy greens, to lifestyle changes like better sleep, balanced exercise, and stress control. Every small step helps your body prepare for conception. And if natural methods don't work, modern medicine has your back. Treatments like Clomid, Letrozole, IUI, and IVF have helped millions of women all over the world finally become mothers, even when ovulation seemed impossible. Remember, your journey is unique. What works quickly for one woman may take longer for another. The key is patience, consistency, and not losing hope. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever struggled to track ovulation or tried any of the remedies mentioned in this video? Drop your answer in the comments because your story might inspire someone else who's on the same journey. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another woman who needs this encouragement today.